Ever feel like you're juggling chainsaws?
Hmm.
When it comes to running your e-commerce business,
Yeah.
keeping your inventory straight, orders flowing, customers happy, all of that.
Yeah.
We're diving into all of that today.
It is a very common struggle. I think a lot of businesses out there have fantastic products.
Yeah,
Um, but the operation side of things can be a little bit of a struggle.
totally. And no one wants to be stuck in spreadsheet hell when they could be out there, growing their business.
Right.
That's why we're taking a deep dive into Sherpa WMS. This is a software solution that promises to bring some serious zen to your e-commerce operations.
Yeah, you can almost think of it as the glue that
Okay.
holds everything together. Because what they really focus on is building this connected ecosystem
Right.
where your web shop, marketplaces, and shipping, they all talk to each other
Okay.
seamlessly.
Now that sounds like my kind of party. But how does
Yeah.
it actually work? So tell me more about this connected ecosystem thing.
So imagine this. A customer places an order on your Shopify store.
Okay.
With Sherpa, that order information doesn't just sit there.
Right.
It's instantly sent to your warehouse.
Uh-huh.
Inventory levels are updated automatically, and then your shipping process kicks in,
Okay.
all without you lifting a finger.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold the phone.
Yeah.
So no more manually entering order details or updating spreadsheets at, 2 in the morning.
Hopefully not at 2 in the morning.
Sign me up.
Exactly.
Yay.
That's the point. It's all about automation. It's all about real-time data syncing. And Sherpa boasts over 30 integrations with, major platforms like Magento, WooCommerce. They even have marketplaces like Bull.com. So they've basically built this system where information just flows
Okay.
between all your different tools.
So it's like having a personal assistant who never sleeps and lives to organize my e-commerce life?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. That sounds way better than my current system of sticky notes and frantic emails.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. And this is really just the tip of the iceberg
Mm-hmm.
because, beyond just connecting the dots, Sherpa WMS has a whole arsenal of features that are specifically designed to streamline those day-to-day warehouse tasks that could really eat into your time,
Okay.
you know?
Okay, I'm hooked. Let's ditch the spreadsheets and dive a little deeper into what Sherpa can do. So tell me, how does it actually make managing my warehouse easier?
Okay, so we've established that Sherpa WMS can wrangle all those orders and data like a boss.
Yeah.
But what about the physical stuff?
Right.
The actual products sitting on my shelves.
Yeah, we're talking about inventory management,
Yes.
which is really the heart and soul of any efficient warehouse.
Right.
And that's where Sherpa really shines.
Okay, tell me more. I'm always on the hunt for ways to make my warehouse run smoother.
Sure. So imagine this. You receive a shipment of, let's say, those super soft bamboo yoga pants that all your customers love.
Okay.
With Sherpa, each item can be scanned and tracked
Okay.
from the moment it enters your warehouse. Okay.
So let's say you need to run a quick check. How many pairs of those yoga pants do you have in size medium? Bam, it's right there.
No more digging through piles of boxes hoping my inventory spreadsheet is accurate.
Right.
That's a dream come true.
Exactly.
But what about getting those orders out the door?
Tao there too. Sherpa can help you with that. Remember those picking strategies that we touched on earlier?
Yes.
Batch picking, zone picking?
Yeah.
All about optimizing the way that your team picks and packs orders. Sherpa can even suggest the most efficient packing configuration to minimize waste and shipping costs.
Okay, now that's thinking smart.
Yeah.
Saving time and money. I like where this is going. But let's be real. Not everything is perfectly packed yoga pants.
Right.
What about when things go wrong?
Yeah.
Returns, exchanges, the inevitable customer service hiccups.
Returns, the e-commerce tango we all know and sometimes dread. But even returns can be a little bit easier with a system like Sherpa. So customers get automatic tracking updates. You can streamline that whole process of, whether it's issuing a refund or getting an exchange shipped out.
So it's like having a built-in crisis management team for those, oh no, my package arrived looking like a confetti cannon exploded moments.
Exactly. It helps you keep your cool and your customers informed every step of the way. And let's not forget about those all-important business insights.
Okay.
So Sherpa's dashboard gives you this bird's eye view of your entire operation, from order statuses to customer data, so you can spot trends, you can identify bottlenecks, and you can really start to make those data-driven decisions that are so crucial for growth.
It sounds incredibly comprehensive, but, seeing is believing, right?
Right.
Can you give me some real-world examples of how Sherpa WMS is transforming e-commerce businesses? All right, you've convinced me. Sherpa WMS sounds like it can seriously up my e-commerce game.
Good.
But before I go full steam ahead, let's talk about actually implementing this system, migrating all my data, training my team.
Right.
It sounds like a massive undertaking.
It's a fair concern, but Sherpa has a really structured approach to migration,
Oh, wow.
making it as painless as possible.
Okay, tell me more, because right now, painless is music to my ears.
So they use a 6-step process. And it starts with really diving deep into your business. They want to understand your unique needs, your current setup, even your pain points. This isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. It's really about tailoring Sherpa to fit your business.
Okay.
Like a glove.
So it's like having a custom tailored suit,
Exactly.
but for my e-commerce operation.
Yeah.
I like it.
And from there, they map out that entire migration process. They set, clear timelines and milestones so you know what to expect every step of the way. They handle everything from configuring the software to building out any custom integrations that you might need.
Okay, so they're with me every step of the way.
Yeah.
That takes a lot of the pressure off. But what about after the launch? Right. What if I run into issues or my team needs like a refresher course or something?
Yeah. Well, Sherpa's got your back. So they provide comprehensive training, ongoing support to make sure that you're comfortable using the system. Think of them as your Sherpas,
Okay.
guiding you through the ins and outs of optimizing those e-commerce operations.
I love that. It's not just about the software.
Right.
It's about having a partner who's invested in my success.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that brings us to something, I think really interesting about Sherpa is their company philosophy. They're very driven by this idea of empowering e-commerce growth through innovation and collaboration. And so it's more than just transactions. It's really about building those long-term relationships.
Yeah, that makes sense. They seem to have a very hands-on collaborative approach to everything they do.
Absolutely. And you see that reflected in all of their core values. So, they emphasize open communication, curiosity, a willingness to embrace new ideas. They even encourage their team to, challenge the status quo, to constantly look for ways to improve and innovate.
It's like they've bottled that entrepreneurial spirit
Yeah.
and injected it into their company culture.
It really is. And I think that that's what sets them apart. It's that they're not just offering a software solution. They're really offering a partnership, a shared journey toward e-commerce success.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, what's the one thing you want our listeners to take away from all of this?
I think choosing the right WMS, it is a big decision.
Yeah.
And it's not just about, ticking off features on a list. It's about finding a partner who understands your vision, your challenges, your goals.
Right.
And it's about finding a system that can evolve with you as your business grows. Adapt to that ever-changing landscape of e-commerce.
Well said. And on that note, a huge thank you to our listeners for joining us on this deep dive into the world of Sherpa WMS. We hope you found it insightful and, dare I say, inspiring. Until next time, keep exploring, keep innovating. And remember, the future of e-commerce, it's a journey best taken with the right partners by your side.